Hey everybody, welcome to our Tuesday lunch chat. I'm out here in the front of the shop because I'm gonna give you another tour. I know we just took a tour, I don't know, what was it, like 2 weeks ago or something, but we got in some really cool new yarn, that Laneras yarn that I was showing you last time, and it looks so beautiful on the wall. And the shop just looks so beautiful in general because we've moved out the sale stuff to the middle and we're putting the new goodies on. So here we are. We're gonna walk around. Since we're closed, makes it easy. Fridays aren't quite so great for walking around just because if people are here, I have to have my mask on, and then, you know, even if you can hear me, I feel like I'm muffled with my mask. So hi everybody, happy Tuesday. I'm watching all those names stream by. So apologies, I'm just holding my phone, the little gimbal tool. I haven't quite mastered that yet, and it doesn't seem to focus where I want it to focus. So hi Julie. Julie, I'm curious what you're doing with your lucky tweet. Are you making a fian? Yeah, so anyways, apologies for slight bouncing and movement since it's, excuse me, just me holding the phone. Hi, Jan. Okay, let's see. Here I am in the shop, and I'm near the front door, and I'm going to see if I can give you a shot over my head. Right down the middle right now, we have our sale stuff. So that's really fun. And I'm going to take us over. I'm going to flip the camera around, and number 2 fian. You people that are making more than one fian, you've got my admiration, because I am struggling just to get through a second sleeve, let alone sleeves 3 or 4, or I saw someone's on their 3rd fian, so that would be sleeve 5 or 6. I just can't, no way. So well done. Kudos to you. Okay, so I'm going to flip her around. All right, there we have our wall of samples. We're going to be putting these samples on half off. So, you know, if you just want to skip all the hard work and grab yourself a finished hand knit. Okay, so since the last time I was here, we've cleared out room right here because that's where we're going to put that Tosh wool cotton when it arrives. And now that's not looking like till April. Because of the damage that was done to their Texas facility during the storm. So that's okay. We have it ready and waiting, calling it home to our slat wall here. So, and there's this gorgeous Lang Lanello. Oh my gosh. That stuff is amazing. And then the edition 3. So we have lots of fun new yarns. Audrey, you want to skip the hard work? Hell yes, you do. We have knitters buy our samples all the time. Especially like the shawls, the scarves, the cowls. They make great gifts for other people. You know you can knit it, but why should you have to knit it? Okay, so then back here to where I was talking about the sale. Look at all that goodies. Look, all those yellow sticky notes saying, discounted, discounted, discounted. So here's a hot tip for all you all. I just marked everything down further. So go grab it while it's hot. I haven't told anybody yet. You guys are the first to hear it. So what's left has just had another set of markdowns, even the hoodies and the t-shirts. T-shirts are right here around the corner. So I'm not going to send that out in a newsletter till this afternoon. So if there's anything you've been waiting to see if it was going to get marked down again, it has. Go get it. Go get it. There's the back side of our front sale table. We still have a lot of goodies available. So at killer prices. Okay, let's get to the good stuff, right? So I think I already showed you guys when our last tour, I think our Malabrigo, her Rasta had arrived, but there it is because it is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. When Rasta's replenished, be still my heart. Okay, we round the corner and we have augmented our fingering area. I can't even get it all in the screen. Let me see if I can back up behind this display. Woo! I mean, that's not all of our fingering, but this whole area got changed. So we added some extra bookshelves to hold our sock yarn and our Berroco Ultra Wool fingering. And then Yvonne's Lavender Sheep is over here on the left. Like her Yakety Yak and her Seaside, both beautiful yarns. And then look at that Laneras. Oh, holy smokes. That's the Tierras that I was telling you about. So this is the non-superwash fingering that's made out of Polworth and merino. That is just to die for. Let's get closer, shall we? These colors. Here we go. If you hear background noise, that's Campbell. She's working so hard. Aren't you, Campbell?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the tiaras. I know I showed you guys a couple of skeins last time, but it's so beautiful on the wall. There's nothing like newly stocked and undisturbed wool, right? Down here is our sad little display of Fiber Company Amble. We've got our restock on its way right now. It's probably going to be here later this week. So that's going to be flushed out. Plus there are 11 new colors of Amble that we have on order. I'm not sure when those are going to come. I think maybe April. Do you guys want to see Campbell? There she is. There she is. Campbell in the wild. So, okay. So that was the tiaras. Let's just meander. We're going to go past the sale table. Look at those little happy cotton balls. Those are only $1 right now. That's a steal. Oh my gosh. And then look, there's one lone Haverland. Who's going to grab it? That stuff is down to, I think, $20 or something. Grab it, quick. And then there's these yarn bowls. These are down to 15, I think. They're beautiful. Okay, sorry. Let's continue on our way. What was I going to show you next? Oh, the new Berroco hand paints. Okay, check this out. This is Ultra Wool hand paints. So that's the Berroco like workhorse superwash wool worsted weight. And these are their hand painted colors that they just came out with. And they're super fun. And I swatched this, you know, as I do, right? I swatched this, and my ladder swatch was a delight to create. There's my ladder swatch. That is so beautiful. Isn't it lovely? And I'm telling you guys, this stuff, I got to set it down really quick. This was so versatile. I went from, it was right this way. Where am I at here? On a 6, I got 5 1/4 stitches to the inch. This is washed. On a 7, I got 4 3/4. On an 8, I got 4 1/2. Nice solid 4 1/2 stitches to the inch. On a 9, I got 4 1/4. And on a 10, I got 4 stitches to the inch. And it's still a nice, light, lovely fabric. So talk about versatile, right? What else am I going to show you? Nothing else right here. So let's go on around the corner. Look at all that Rios. We are restocked, and we just got notice that some of our back orders are coming. So like 3 or 4 more colors are on their way. That's so fantastic. Okay, I'm making my way. I'm making my way around to the other new, oh, there's our zinnia. We moved her over here with our new sample and the powder wrap, which looks so lovely with the new sample they sent us. Okay, let's go here, and here we have, oh my God, I can't even breathe. It's so beautiful. This is the Amada. So this is Laneras Amada. This is the worsted weight, non-superwash, hand-dyed amazingness. Isn't it beautiful? It's stunning. The colors. Like, I can't get enough. And I just got word last night from Laneras. They're going to send me some samples. They're going to send me a sweater in Amada, a shawl in tiaras, and then our third yarn is Deseos, and that's coming later this month, and they're going to send me a sweater in Deseos too. So we're going to have samples even for these, and of course I'll show you guys, right? So Laneras, Amada, just to remind you, let's go back from this. Oh, look at that. That's such a good view right there. So this is 185 yards worsted weight, but it's kind of on the heavy worsted side, so you can get all the way up to 3 1/2 stitches to the inch in a nice plump, bulky gauge. But you can go pretty much from like 4 1/2 stitches to the inch to 3 1/2 stitches to the inch. You could do 5 too if you wanted it to be a little bit more dense, but absolutely stunning. This is 100% Uruguayan merino. Non-superwash. So I'm going to flip around real quick here. Talk to y'all again. Let's see, there's a window. There we go. Now that looks very weird. Maybe I can balance my arm. Oh, that's good. So that is the updated shop tour. I just really wanted you guys to see the Laneras yarns on the shelf because I think that you don't do it justice just to look at them online, even though I thought I took pretty good pictures. To see them all next to each other like that, so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So on that note of new yarns, guess what is on sale on our website right now? Our spring yarn tasting. And I haven't told anybody yet. In fact, I'm not going to announce it in a newsletter until Friday. So I wanted to just tell you guys special. If you took this last fall, if you were in our yarn tasting last fall, make sure you check your email before you sign up because there's a coupon code for $10 off for the returning tasters. So I sent that email this morning with the coupon code. I can't give any refunds anymore for people who forget to put their coupon codes in because PayPal is most often used and I don't get those fees back. And so it's just killing me to give refunds when I don't get the original fees back. So if you forget to use your coupon code, that's it. We're kind of like having to take a hard stand on that. So make sure if you want to use your coupon code, if you did the fall tasting, make sure you remember to check your email and put the code in so you get $10 off. Everyone else, it's $89.99 and it's going to have 21 yarns, ton of yarns, 21 yarns. There's always some bonus goodies. You just have to wait and see what those are. And then they are like 0.6 ounce sample skeins. So these are not just like little minis, or they're not wound on cards like we used to do it back in the day. These are like 1/3 of a 50-gram skein is what you get. Because in the video content for the yarn tasting, I walk you through swatching them and using ladder swatches to really like flush out their best qualities and what they're going to be best suited for. Just like that ladder swatch of the Ultra Wool hand paint that I just showed you. That's kind of what I talk about in our yarn tasting. So it's not just samples of yarn. It's an entire course in our virtual classroom, and I go through and I talk about all different kinds of things. I talk about yarn weights and categories, and I talk about each of the 21 yarns we include, and then the extra goodies. And then also, you get a coupon at the end for 20% off a one-time purchase of any of the yarns in the tasting. So it's a great deal, and I hope that you can join us. Registration is open right now. It'll be open through the end of this month. The yarns will not ship till mid-April. So back when I was talking about like Tosh and some others, there's some delays in the spring launches of some of these yarns due to the damage from the winter storms. And so we have to wait for those to get here before we can send your boxes out. And the minute they're here and we can divide them up into the little mini balls, yay, then we'll send those out. So I can't put a firm date on it right now, but I'm hoping mid-April, and then that's when your content will go live with your videos and you can happily play away with all of the yarns that we've got in the last couple of months. 21 yarns is a lot. So let's see, the comments is hard for me to see on my phone, but if you have questions about the yarn tasting, I'm happy to answer them. I'm just scrolling here. Rach, you're so good. I saw that you signed up right away. What'll go? The quantities are limited. So some of these sample balls, like the ones from Berroco, I purchase in a tasting pack from them, which means that I'm a little bit limited in the number of yarn tastings that I can sell. So if you're interested, I know in the fall tasting, we only had 30 and it just sold out like that. And so I had some poor people on a wait list who were sad that they had missed out. So don't delay. I mean, I imagine by the time we send out the newsletter about it on Friday, it's going to get close to filling. So if you're at all interested, make sure you grab your spot now. Let me see if there's any questions. Julia, thank you for sharing the link. Julia put the link to the yarn tasting in the comments. So it might show up under new products if you just went to the website, but if you didn't see it right away, definitely if you just searched yarn tasting, it should show up. Okay, I don't see any questions. So yeah, that's my big news today. Yarn tastings on sale just for y'all, and then the new markdowns on the sale stuff. We've got stuff down to $1 a ball. It's a pretty good deal. Patty, the coupon code is in your checkout. So it is, if you're on a computer, it's on the right-hand side of the screen, right below the listing of the items that you're buying. If you're on a mobile, I can't picture that right off the top of my head because it's been a while since I looked at our checkout process on a mobile, but it's definitely there. If you don't want to use your express checkout options if you're on a mobile because that takes you past the coupon code. You got to go through the whole checkout process where you verify your address again. I mean, you still log in and everything, but it's not like the express Apple Pay. So make sure that you keep going through all the checkout process until you hit the coupon code box. Yes. Yeah, that's a good question because I think it's sometimes confusing. You know, with Shopify stores, they offer these quick pay options at checkout, like quick PayPal, quick Apple Pay, quick Google Pay. And sometimes that's confusing because it might bypass options that you need to evaluate in checkout, such as in-store pickup, or in this case, entering a coupon code. So you kind of got to keep your eye out under certain circumstances. I know those are really convenient. I use them myself all the time. But for example, I was buying a skein of yarn for my friend Janet at String Theory. Yeah, I buy yarn. So shoot me. Anyways, and I was just like, do. And I did my Apple Pay and I was done. And then I was like, wow, she didn't charge any shipping. And then I went back and I looked and I was like, oh, look at me. I just completed my order with in-store pickup for a yarn shop in Chicago. So it can happen to the best of us. Okie dokie. I'm going to just check for any other questions about the yarn tasting. Okay. I don't see any. So I think I just am going to let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed the little tour today, and I'll see you Friday. All right? Everybody have a good week. Adios.